Good evening again. It's me. I just got done teaching a class, and well, I got something I got to get off my chest. There's a book that was provided to me to instruct a class on English Business Communications 1, English, college level English. Um, for the purposes of self-preservation and to avoid a lawsuit and buffer myself against such a thing, I've decided I'm not going to use the literal name of the book, nor am I going to explicitly name the author or the publishing company. Um, I just can't afford a lawsuit for defamation and slander, and I guarantee this is what that's going to be. This book, the book in question, the abhorrent, abysmal tome of pure, unadulterated shit that they have got me instructing from. I will give you an example. Utilizes, as far as pluralization of foreign words, and by foreign words they seem to exclusively mean Latin-derived and Greek-derived terms like curriculum, medium, etc. They explicitly say that to pluralize these words, just simply add an S. What? I don't know about any of you out there, but to me, for instance, media, what you're viewing, one one form of media is a medium. Artists typically use a medium. If you utilize several, you utilize media. Yet the book puts a little asterisk next to mediums and says that this is the typical preferred, quote-unquote, preferred English usage, is mediums. Now, to me, mediums, the plural word mediums would indicate a collection of fortune tellers, not a collection of artistic tools. That would be media. The other example they give is curriculum. To pluralize that, simply add an S. What? Curriculums? Never in my life have I heard such pure, finest grade A bullshit. Curriculums, mediums, nucleuses? No, they're nuclei. Stadiums? No, it's stadia. Auditoria. Here's a little lesson, okay? If the word ends in um, and it is, for all intents and purposes, derived noticeably, or for the most part, from Latin, words such as curriculum, medium, stadium, etc. If it's you take the and you change it to an A. Bacterium becomes bacteria. Stadium becomes stadia. Auditorium becomes auditoria. Atrium becomes atria. Okay? If it ends in is and it's of Latin or Greek derivative, you change it to es. Crisis becomes crises. Thesis becomes theses. Premises becomes premises. Am I the only one that knows these things? I can't be. There's no fucking way I'm the only one that knows this. Axis becomes axes. It's very simple. I learned this in high school. Why are they telling me? They're not telling me. I take that back. It is not mandated, nor is it compulsory for me to teach exclusively from this collection of really shitty, inaccurate information that they have placed between two soft covers. If it's a book, it's a work of fiction. It's abominable. It's atrocious. It's awful. And then, on top of everything else, now a noun, for those of you who don't know, which I hope to hell is very few of you, A noun is a person, place, thing, or idea or concept. There are 4 things a noun can be: person, place, thing, idea. It's gives you this collection of filth gives you example of what they call idiomatic uses, like agree to and agree with. And they say explicitly you use agree with when you're regarding a person or a thing. When you're regarding a noun, person, a thing, or an idea is what they say in the book. A person, a thing, or an idea. Okay? And then they give you, or that's agree to. No, that's agree with. Agree with is a person. Agree with is a person, a thing, or an idea. Okay? And then they give you the example of agree to recommendations. For the purposes of this sentence, recommendations is the noun. It's an idea. It's something you would agree with, not agree to, according to what the book says. Do you see why I'm having trouble with this? It's awful. And here I am thinking that I'm getting students that were failed in high school, and I look at this kindling that they've set before me to instruct from, and I realize they're not just being failed in high school. Any instructor that is teaching from this bundle of ragweed is failing those students in a post-secondary environment as well. Holy shit. What are we doing? What do we do? We're releasing these people out into the world with misinformation. What the fuck is going on? And my students didn't know what a diphthong was today. Let that sink in. They didn't know what a diphthong is. You know, the connected AE, the connected OE is in Oedipus, as in Aegis. They didn't know what this was. This strange symbol. I mean, okay, I will grant you it's not typically used in written language today. But for the classics, if you want to read Oedipus Rex, if you want to read the Iliad, if you want to read, anything, of the classics, you need to know what a diphthong was, or is. Vertebra, to pluralize, vertebras. Antenna, antennas. No. Vertebrae, antennae. Come on. You wonder why these people are going out in the world and they sound like they're chewing up the language and spitting it out? This is why. This is what they're being instructed from in a post-secondary environment. If you find this book, if you're an instructor and you see this book, if you're a student and you see this book, I don't have to name it. You'll know precisely the book I'm speaking about. So I'm not going to name it. I'm not going to name the author. I'm not going to name the publisher. But if you are familiar with the specific examples I've given you, then you're familiar with the book. If you're familiar with the book, I would suggest that you lay it on top of some Kingsford Matchlight and grill hamburgers and hot dogs over it, because that's just about the only thing it's good for at this point. That we better hope to hell that we've got some people that are able to teach these people that know what the hell they're doing, because otherwise, if we have teachers in this institution